money still chasing the mill. Wasn't lucky, I've been in the field. Got money still chasing the mill. Wasn't lucky, I've been in the field.
Welcome to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I'm here with Rapz.
Yo, you know what it is, people. Another Monday night, another 10 p.m. And I'm glad y'all locked in, man. What's going on with you, Erin? How you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I had a crazy weekend and I'm still feeling it. You know, I was up in some sessions on Friday, at the House of Berea on Sunday. I was doing some, having my own fun on Saturday. I'm just still playing catch up, man. What you had going on? You pulled up on Sunday?
Yeah, I pulled up on you on Sunday.
That was fire. That was your first time over at House of Berea.
It was.
Yeah. What'd you think? What'd you get?
Myself.
I was gonna say, what'd you order?
I got chilaquiles with steak and several espresso martinis.
Oh shoot! Yeah. I seen that with the little coffee bean floating. But that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
This is my first pop out of 2026. Hopefully, many more. Well, it's my birthday countdown. My birthday is next week, so.
There you go. Next Sunday? This Sunday.
Yes. Next Sunday is my birthday.
Perfect. All right, bet, man. Yeah, anything you was paying attention to this past week or so?
Yeah, there's a lot of good music that dropped.
We could start with it, man. I think probably the most out of the box song that we got last week was the Punk Rocky by A$AP Rocky.
Love it. I've been playing that since it came out.
It's a good vibe, and if I heard this anywhere else, I would assume that it wasn't A$AP Rocky. Like, this sounds like it was done by a rock artist.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you know what? I think that... So I've been pushing producers to sample punk rock for the last 5 years or so. So okay. I think that this is a good evolution for hip-hop. I think that this is where the genre is headed with experimentation. So I think it's right on par with where music is headed. I think it was right on time. I think the visual is fire. And I thought it was really dope that he had...
part. Yo, to have Winona Ryder in the video, because she was in Stranger Things.
Yes, and fresh off the Stranger Things finale to drop in his music video is massive.
And again, man, I'm sure that all got to go back to Tim Burton, man. That is crazy. The visual was fire, very garage band, no pun intended. Yes. You know what I mean? But like, that's it was crazy, man. It was dope to see. But I mean, like, A$AP Rocky's been on this run of just having like the fire visuals. Like, you remember the Taylor Swift joint where it's just like two sides of a car?
He's dropping a follow-up video for a helicopter this week, and that looks like it's going to be fire. I saw the trailer. I'm excited for that to come out too.
Yeah, now fire, dope visual by A$AP Rocky, man. I'm excited to see, these videos that are going to be coming. Like you said, he's reshooting a video shooting a video for helicopter, which obviously everybody's been seeing online of him just hanging out the side of the helicopter, rapping with the trench coat. I'm looking forward to that video. We're going to check out what else he got coming. The album is slated for January 16th, which is just next week. So we're going to see what's going on.
I'm excited.
That's big. So yeah, big shout out to A$AP Rocky, man. I'm really looking forward to what he's got going on. Album dropping on Friday, so you'll have it in time for your birthday.
Yep.
Okay. Tim Burton, well, we've seen the artwork. The artwork is inspired by Pro Rapper the Rapper. Are you familiar with this or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows from back in the day, before there was a rock band, before there was like the Dance, maybe not Dance Revolution. I think it might have been a little after that. But still, man, Pro Rapper the Rapper was a video game on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, right? And you had to rap along to the song.
Those were fun times.
You know what I mean? So yeah. It was very much interactive. Like I said, kind of like garage band, kind of like rock band, but for rapping. So that's dope. Obviously, there's got to be more artworks coming, and I'm here for all of it, man. I like people getting outside the box. As far as other new music, man, we got the Coke Wave this past Friday. Now, somebody in particular was there to see it firsthand. So I'm gonna hand this off to you and let you take it away.
Man, so I got lucky and ended up at the release party the event was super dope.
So all in all, good experience going to see them, man. How was their chemistry in real life, man? Is it as lit as we assume it to be?
It is. Watching them together was amazing. It was a really special moment seeing them together and getting to preview the project together. You could definitely see the brotherhood between the two of them. I thought that part of it was really special. There's definitely a lot of chemistry between them as friends and as artists. And they've had, I mean, how long have they been making music together now at this point?
I mean, I'm gonna go and say since 08.
Because he's been locked up for ever, it feels like at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They were making music for a decent amount of time before that. So, I mean, there's, you know, a lifetime of brotherhood there between them. So it was really special. I feel very, very fortunate to be a part of that. Just the energy in the room when you're a part of something like that is always something that's really special.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Speaking of artists getting out, man, Tsu Surf is scheduled to be released on February 16th. Now, you know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of the women find him attractive, you know what I mean? And I'll be seeing them post about it more than the fellas. But yeah, man, Tsu Surf will be home soon, man. I'm sure he's going to be on a Max-like run, you know, of just not coming home, getting straight to the music, straight to the money, straight to the show, and straight to, a DSP near you.
The new music. Did you hear the new Chief Keef or the new Kodak Black?
I didn't. What new Kodak Black we got?
Kodak Black teamed up with Diplo and Doomscroll for like an EDM sounding trap record, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah, you think you're gonna be hearing this at a lot of festivals this year?
That's what it sounds like to me. Same thing with the Chief Keef record is called Harry Potter, and the visual for it is really fire. So if you get it's like a 6-minute record. It's like a 5.5-minute record. It's really long. So definitely not what the norm is right now. There's a lot of cool things happening in music right now. Like when you look at like punk rocky, and then you look at the Harry Potter record, and then you look at Kodak Black's record is called Loitering. So if you look at those and you kind of see like the direction that music is headed in, it's really exciting right now.
Oh, for sure. I'm a big fan of anybody getting outside of the box and experimenting with sound and things like that. I've definitely got to check out that Kodak joint because I'm a big Kodak fan. And as far as Chief Keef, man, he kind of been off the scene, but on it when he feel like being on it. I saw that he was in the studio this past weekend with Solange.
Interesting. That's interesting.
I'm trying to hear what that session sound like.
Yeah, because the Harry Potter record is really dope. And like I said, the visual for it is unbelievable. So it's worth checking out both.
No, for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
I
definitely will.
The drops this weekend were really exciting for me. So, and also I want to shout out Ty Rich. He dropped his record Feel Away. So he's somebody that hopefully we'll have on the show soon. So I did send it over to you. So definitely check it out for sure.
Nice.
But I've been waiting for him to drop that too. So he dropped that as well this weekend.
Word. Now, last week, man, we ended up making it public that we are accepting submissions for people to send in their music. It could potentially be played on the air. It's not a promise. We got to be feeling it. You know what I mean? And there's a particular way you need to send it as well. How's the email inbox looking?
Yo, we got some records, and it looks like I didn't go through everything, but it looks like people are following directions. So I'm excited to go through what we did get when we figure out what that format is looking like, because you had proposed an idea of how we were going to go through these records. So
for sure, man. So we're gonna end up thumbing through some of that this week, man. Stay tuned. We're gonna be letting y'all know how we going through hearing them. We might even plan something to where, you know, y'all can see us live going through these records and whatnot. So y'all know there ain't no fluff going on. But sheesh, man. Speaking of local people rapping, I feel like I can't not mention this, man. So about a week ago, right, I posted a video, right? And this video was on my Instagram, and it was a guy that I met in a bar, right?
Yes.
Super cool dude. I even hung out and we kind of like chopped it up after I was done DJing. And I basically had a video of him rapping Jay-Z and Foxy Brown Ain't No, right? Word for word. Maybe with the exception of one word, right? But aside from that, word for word. And I posted it because I'm like, yo, this is the type stuff that do go viral that people are just like, oh, yo, he invited to the cookout type vibe, right? So I posted this and I did not think that it was going to do what it did. Yo, so right now we're probably at about like 16,000 views on that video, right? And to the point where people are like, yo, we gotta find him. Who is this dude? Other people are getting tagged. People are like, yo, ain't that whoever's mom in the background? Like, you making it hot. But
yo, hilarious.
But check this out. So we find out who dude is. We don't find him. We find out who he is, right? His boy comments. His name is Sean, right? Mind you, let's go back. He's rapping a Jay-Z record, okay? His name is Sean. And his friends call him Jigga. This is like, this couldn't be more on brand for the video itself.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So whatever, there's more. So I had to make the update video, right? Because somebody ended up tagging his wife. And we're like, all right, yeah, it's getting crazy now, right? Like, I don't know if I don't know.
Now it's becoming a thing.
Right? So the wife gets tagged. Maybe like 4 days go by, 5 days go by. The wife reaches out to me, right? I'm gonna have to make the update of that because I made no mention of it. The wife reaches out to me and says this: "That is indeed my husband." Mind you, I thought my man was in trouble, right? She goes, "That is indeed my husband, and he is like this every day."
Not every day.
She's like, "No, this is his level of like energy and like his presence. This is him every day." And I'm like, yo, I don't knock it because I feel like that'd be me at the crib too.
Hilarious.
But I was like, wow, like, but make sure y'all go check out that video if y'all haven't, man, on my Instagram. My man's breath control was crazy. He got the rapper hands, like he was going in. He was going in.
What a wholesome story. That's like a timeline cleanse.
You know what? It's like, you ever saw that story on like Instagram where they like bring it up every year? And it's basically like this old lady sent out an invite for Thanksgiving, and I guess somebody changed the number, and it's like this young black kid, and like he's like, yo, I'll still pull up. And she's like, oh, you're more than welcome to. And like for the past 5 Thanksgivings, they've been getting together.
Yes. It's been longer than that.
This dude and this old lady, right? So I'm just over here and I'm like, yo, could this be one of those things? What?
That's what, now you guys have to do a video together.
Huh? Am I gonna be the godfather of his next child?
Yes. Now you guys have to do an update video together where he like comes out to like one of your next events.
See, I was hoping he was gonna pop out the house of Berea because his wife did say that they pulling up one of the next times I spin. So I was crossing my fingers that he was gonna pull up and maybe we could get some content out of that. But it'd be what it be sometimes, man.
Maybe next
totally
event.
Fun. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. That's what I've been on for 2026, man.
Love it.
Yeah, man. Speaking of partners in crime, man, forget it. My man Daniel Stern, man. Some of y'all may know him as Marv, or was he Marv or Harry?
He was Marv.
Right? From Home Alone, man. This is one of my favorite movies ever, man. A crazy holiday movie too. I'm sure we was all just watching it, right? My man Daniel Stern was arrested for soliciting prostitution. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, I don't want to know this about Marv. Like, you're destroying my childhood, but I do find it hilarious.
Well, my man, he just ain't want to be home alone.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all it come down to. He's still not trying to be home alone. So I ain't mad at you, man. I mean, I'm not.
Get it, Marv.
Listen, do what you got to do, man. The wet bandit. Listen, we talking about movies with cult followings and such, man. I know we did touch on Stranger Things last week, but I'm not sure if we talked about this one specific thing, right? The way that they left off, do you think there's another season?
Another season? No.
Is this for sure the finale? We're done?
Yes, Netflix said it was the ending, and the Duffer Brothers said it was the ending. There is going to be a spinoff, but it has nothing to do with Hawkins.
There's got to be a spinoff because I'm gonna be real with you. The radio, they got the receiver, the PA from the graduation and whatnot. But with the way that left me sitting, I was like, nah, there's got to be another season. There's got to be a movie that comes out
But
that's like, all right, this is really the final, y'all.
Nah, they said that there's nothing coming with the original cast.
All right.
So
hey, it is what it is, man. I'll take it.
Take that. How I mean, never say never, because they could be messing with us, but we'll see. There is definitely a spinoff coming, but it's going to be its own new thing with its own new lore, not set in Hawkins. So we are getting more Stranger Things universe shows, but they're not going to be not connected to the original lore. So there is going to be spin-offs coming, and there is a documentary coming in 2026. So we are getting a documentary this year.
A documentary about the show?
Yeah, like about the show.
About how they made the show, maybe a little behind the scenes-ish.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes and that kind of stuff. So, and like, I think it was about, like, it'll be more in depth about the ending and stuff like that.
Gotta
like, why
be.
they did
it gotta
what they did
be
and stuff like that. So, yeah.
It gotta be, man.
We could talk about Fetty Wap coming home. Marv is going to jail, but Fetty Wap is home.
There was a time where it wasn't all about 6'7", and we was running around saying 1738.
And that was a good time to be alive, man. And that man, it was crazy how the type of run that he was on.
Yeah. It almost went too fast, man. I felt like he kind of sped out of control, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they overdid it. He was dropping so much. We hadn't gotten an album yet. We already had Drake features on the radio. Like things went real fast for him, and then it went to like stagnant right thereafter.
Well, the thing with him too is that he was doing too much, and then obviously look what happened. He ended up I think he said that in a recent interview that if he could go back, that he would just focus on doing the music and he wouldn't be doing all the extra stuff, because obviously look where it landed him. And he would do things a little bit differently. So I get that part of it, and I think that we as the consumers kind of felt that in his drops. And I think that that's what led to some of the stagnation. But he's home, and I'm excited to see what he does. The man is wildly talented. I don't think that went away.
Yeah, he. I know he got some anthems. I know he got some anthems in the tuck.
You think he's going to be outside like Max B? Because he's under a lot more restrictions than Max B is. Because he has to serve out the rest of his confinement at home, and then he's got like 5 years of post-release or something like that. So he's got a little bit more time under his belt that he's got to.
Because you know, having 5 years of like supervised anything is like, you got a 5-year window to put it at risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like partying and you know, obviously with that lifestyle, you're constantly on the temptation and stuff like that. So
yeah, they might know they're gonna be drug testing you. They're gonna make sure that you home by a certain time. You got to get permission to go leave the state.
Have to get permission
to go do a show.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like a lot of times with that, they tell you like, yo, you can't hang around other felons and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we'll see where that goes. We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out.
Pun intended.
to see how that develops.
I'm super excited. I was really excited to see that. Obviously, we weren't anticipating that. That was something that kind of just came as a surprise. So I'm excited to see what Fetty Wap does. I was definitely a huge fan of his. So I hope we get a song sooner rather than later.
Now, you know this artist, right? She had a banger last year, man. Right? All the Pretty Girls Walk Like This. Big Boss Vet was privately having a battle with cancer. Now, you would have no idea. Honestly, the song was viral, but I never even knew what she looked like.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of times that does happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just this past week, she did beat cancer. She was posting about it. She was able to ring that bell. And I'm just trying to think of like what it felt like to be going through what you're going through. And like, you know, obviously she had lost her hair and things like that. The biggest moment of maybe for sure your career, but one of the biggest moments of your life, aside from, you know, battling with cancer, is you having the viral, crazy big song that everyone is using and going crazy about. So to know that you're going through this and you was losing weight and you was losing hair and all of this, and like, you got this song talking about, yo, the pretty girls, we move like that. And you know what I mean? Like empowering other women while you going through that. I just thought that was super dope, man. Big shout out to her. Like that's crazy. And obviously now we got to see what you follow up with. Now that that is taken off your table, it's off your plate. What does focusing on your music career for real look like?
Yeah, for sure.
That's got to be something major, man.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Governor's Ball. We talked about A$AP Rocky already.
Have you been to Governor's Ball?
I've never been to Governor's Ball.
Me neither, actually. And I've done a lot of festivals.
Now, and mind you, Governor's Ball is multi-genre.
Yes.
So this isn't like a Rolling Loud. This isn't like, things like that. You know what I mean? Lemonade, Lyrical Lemonade. You know what I mean? This ain't none of that. I'm actually interested to see how this goes, and being that Rocky's blending genres with this project that he's got coming up. But they got Baby Keem, Kali Uchis, so many artists out there. I mean, we might gotta go check it out. I don't know.
Yo, that's what I'm thinking. I was just thinking that. Might have to pull up on Governor's Ball. Governor's Ball, what's good? God Cooks is asking Jay-Z for help to get out of his deal.
You haven't even dropped the project yet.
Well, that's why. Okay, so he did drop a project in 2020, right? And he hasn't been able to drop since. And
hold on. You talking about Reasonable Drought? There was Reasonable Drought that I want to say he dropped in 2020.
2020. And that's all he's dropped.
Oh my God. Yeah, and that was fully produced by Rock Marciano. That was an amazing project.
So that was the only project that he's been able to drop. So he hasn't been able to drop anything since then, right? So part of that is because of his deal with Baby Grande Records. And you know how Jay-Z has kind of been tagged as like that guy that helps artists get out of bad deals or whatever. So he publicly tagged Jay-Z and asked for help to get out of his deal because he wants to drop. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, Jay-Z has not responded as of yet. Nothing else there's been no follow-up to it on the internet. But I'm curious to see, because Stove God Cooks is dope. I would like to see him drop more. I know his fans definitely want him to drop more, but 2020 to 2006, you haven't been able to drop. I mean, and that seems like, why wouldn't your label want you to drop in 6 years? That's nuts to me.
Well, him dropping then was around the time Benny the Butcher dropped that project with Hit Boy. So this is early in everybody's career. Music moves super, super, super fast. You know what I mean? So to us, when we see the past 6 years, 5 years, whatever it might be, we're looking at it like it's in dog years almost.
1,000%.
To be shelved, like no matter what label you're on, I mean, especially on the smaller scale, which I'm sure you just are also signed to a major through this one. Yo, if you're not the number one thing that brings the money in, we can't prioritize you. Reasonable Drought was really more so for Rock Marciano fans to get introduced to something like a Stove God Cooks. So yeah, I don't think they're doing them wrong, but
I don't know why they shelved him.
I mean, Baby Grande, we've never heard of anybody else. We've never heard of anybody else on there. So
yeah, that's what
we could just chalk it up to they don't know what they're doing. They could have put me in the position to get a tape with Rock Marciano production. But after that, yo, like you see it, you working this, like, yo, there's times where like, yo, I'm working with my manager, I'm working with these people that I'm kind of allowing to spearhead what it is I got going on. And like, yo, there's gonna be a point in time where like I surpass what you could do for me now.
Out of that deal. Figure it out. There's got to be a loophole. Leak it.
I don't know. I don't know if that works as well as people think, man. That's more like a Drake could do that. A Kanye could do that.
Well, the problem with leaking stuff nowadays too is that, like, where are you going to leak it to? Like back in the day, you had mixtapes and DJs and stuff like that. Now you're just leaking it to the internet, and now you got to do something with it yourself.
Well, here's the only thing is that if I leak it, there's no confirmation that I could get this on streaming platforms. Like DSPs, really. I guess I could go out and perform these. I could go on tour still from it and things like that. I could get shows from it, but
search behind it.
In the reality, like, what do you need? 1 million and something streams to get, a couple $100?
I was going to say streaming isn't really the moneymaker anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So like, yo, I think at this point in time, some artists may be cool with not seeing DSP money, but knowing I could run around crazy with my leaked project. You know, it don't take away nothing from me.
That's a fact.
You know, and even if it don't perform well, I could be like, yo, I didn't leak that.
Exactly.
Yo, yeah, nah, someone stole my laptop.
Yep.
3 years
Someone
ago.
stole my hard drive.
That's all old music. Yeah, that's all it takes.
Someone broke into my car and stole my hard drive.
We just about there right now. We just about there.
I'm always ready to give advice I'm not qualified to give.
But it's a good one. It's a long one, but it's a good one. I'm with this. I'm with this because you got to be brave to write it. So I got to be brave enough to read it. We're going to be real. We're going to be real here. All right? So this was sent to me. Subject: my girlfriend smells and I don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
Listen, are y'all ready? Get
I'm
your
not
tape
ready.
decks ready. Okay. Listen, we've been together for 5 years, and not once has she really had a hygiene-related problem that was significant enough for me to ever comment on until this past week. Out of nowhere, I got smacked in the face by a horrible, rotten smell when she hugged me. Oh, this just a hug? Yo, I didn't even think it was her at first. I honestly thought I might have forgotten to wash my hands after using the bathroom or something. So I went and I tidied up. Then we went out to go get some groceries, and I finally got a waft of that same smell while we were out shopping. I finally realized that it was coming from her, and I could smell it from about 3 feet away. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely rank. I don't even know what that word means. Right? I had to tell her, some of you might say we're going to leave that word out for this, right? Or how dare you? I don't really care. I'd want someone to tell me if I smelled like something died. I did it in the nicest way that I possibly could, and she actually took it well. She showered, when we got home, brushed her teeth, etc. Yeah, that didn't help. The thing is, this isn't even really a hygienic per se. She showers every day, has a hygiene routine and everything. It's not external dirtiness. It's literally coming from her inside.
What?
When I'm like, yo, is this like a prank? Like, yo, when she sweats even just a little bit when we're in bed or when she gets home from work, where she's been out and about all day, I am hit with this offensive waft that smells like literal diarrhea.
Oh my God.
I'm not even trying to be mean, but the smell is repulsive and it literally makes me wince and want to puke.
Oh my
The
God.
worst part is her breath has the same smell.
No.
Even after brushing her teeth, this makes me think it's health related somehow. I don't think I've heard of this being a symptom for anything before, but honestly, what else could it possibly be? This is totally random and has only happened to me just this once in the past week. I just don't understand. Oh, he said this is going on 2 weeks straight, and honestly, the part that worries me, aside from it being potentially health related, is that she doesn't even seem to notice it. That's the worst. I can guarantee with certainty that her coworkers and friends certainly smell it, and that just sucks. I am finding myself avoiding being in close proximity to her, and I don't want to be making her feel bad. What do I do?
Yo, this sounds horrible. It sounds like a health-related issue to me too. Like, shorty need to go to a doctor now. Like, she's rotting from the inside.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I've been around people that smelt bad. You know, actually, I was just out at I was out grocery shopping like a couple weeks ago, right? I'm going down the aisle and there's this lady in there and she smelled bad. And I was like, yo, I've only smelt that smell at one place. And that was a slaughterhouse. She smelled like a slaughterhouse, like straight carcass. And I'm like, yo, what was you riding horses today? Like crazy. Anyway, man, yo, let's say you got a partner, right? You, your man together, y'all rocking for what is it, 7 years, something, right? Do you tell him he stink? And how does a conversation like that go?
Fam, you stink.
Fam, you stink, that's it? See, as a guy, you gotta definitely be more courteous and kind with your words, right?
Yes, obviously our kid, but like I think definitely it's a sensitive issue. But in this case, for sure, it does sound like it's a health related issue and that she needs to go to a doctor, and probably sooner rather than later. I don't think that's a normal thing. I mean, and it sounds like it's coming from like the way that he's describing it. It sounds like he's able to smell it from multiple areas of her body. So I think that she should.
He said it's from when she's sweating. He said he smells it on her breath. You
That's
know what I mean?
Like, it sounds to me like she should be concerned. Like, she's not concerned?
I don't know how you don't notice it.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, but like, there's times where like I'll be around something that smell, and I feel like the the scent almost gets like woven into my nose hairs, and it'll be like I'm not even there no more. But it'll be like a half hour later, I'll be like, yo, I still smell it.
Yeah.
And that happens to me with good smells too. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted.
But that's also got to be like, I can't imagine him being next to her in bed and smelling that too, because that would, like, if that was me, I would be genuinely concerned about my partner and their health, because it doesn't sound like, again, the way he's describing it, it doesn't sound like it's a normal, like, oh, like it doesn't sound like it smells like BO, or like that is like a normal, like it's, oh, like my partner smells bad and like shorty can shower and it goes away type situation. It seems like this is an ongoing problem that he smells it regularly coming off of her body. Like I said, in multiple, you know, it's coming from multiple places. Like I don't know. This seems concerning to me. This isn't one of our lighthearted, funny, we're giving advice. This is like, I kind of want to follow up to see what's going on here.
I'm sad right now.
Yeah.
You see my face. I'm like, yo, I'm just sitting here like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? That's got to be horrible, man. That's got to be horrible. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I'm concerned for her and her health. Like, I'm concerned. Like, I feel bad for him that this is something that he has to go through and that he feels like he needs to reach out to us to figure out how to with her.
Follow up, bro. Follow up. Well, after she follows up with her doctors, you follow up with us.
Even if you don't want us to like give the follow-up on the radio, like please follow up and let us know what's going on. We would like to know what goes on here. Like if she's okay, if she's not okay, like now
I 1000% want to be in the know. I gotta know what's going on. Send me the charts. Send me the medical charts for real, man.
Send us the pie chart. Yo, like I feel bad for them.
Like, would you want somebody to let you know you smell?
No, I'm like big on hygiene. That's like a big thing for me, and it is like for my partner too. And I'm definitely like a perfume girl too. So like, aside from regular hygiene, like you won't catch me out the house like not smelling like something floral.
Okay. Well, we love that. Yeah, I'm big on hygiene too. Like even how my man said, like, yo, it smells like it might be diarrhea, but like then you telling me it's coming from her mouth. I'm like, oh, yo, that's you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
That's not a good sign. Like that's why I'm saying like I'm a little bit concerned for her, because I think bad breath can be a sign of certain like health issues. It could be a sign of multiple health issues. So, and it sounds like he said, like he smells it, like if she sweats even just a little bit and stuff. That's why I'm like, yo, this seems like a little bit of a deeper health issue than just like, oh, he smell great.
Oh no, man. I'll be honest, man. I shower a couple times a day, right? And this started since I was young, especially around the time I was maybe getting a little active with the women and whatnot, right? I felt like at a certain point in time, I might run into some on accident. So I gotta be fresh, right? Now, in my older years of being an adult, we're gonna bleep this too. I'm a certified y'all, right? And and yo, word to me, even if I just use the bathroom, I'm like, yo, I'm getting in the shower. I might throw on the same fit that I just had on, but I gotta hit the shower. I don't even feel comfortable with myself not showering after I use the bathroom. So I can never even fathom.
Yo, and that's I can't be with somebody without showering first.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how it should be, unless it's, it pops off how it pops off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's crazy.
But even then, I'm like, I didn't shower first. Like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yo, but even then when I'm showering right after. Why? Because I dirtied myself. You know what I mean? I just did something dirty. You know what I mean? Listen,
you're not
man.
a cuddler after.
Nah, not in 2026. Listen,
Those
man.
sleepovers, get out, shorty.
Yo, this has been another episode of In the Field Radio, man. We gonna get to a little bit of music. We gonna go home, man. I gotta go take another shower right now, man. We out of here.
Shower in all 2026.
Peace.